So Manufacturing Source is a pioneering platform that connects designers with manufacturers. Most of the manufacturers are reviewed, which allows the designer to know exactly who they're getting to quote their job. The way that the system works is it works on reviewed manufacturers. So reviewed manufacturers are people that other designers, other buyers have used. They're then reviewed on their quality, their communications, their service, their price. So there's lots of things that you can see about a manufacturer before you even pick up the phone or drop them an email. I am a mechanical engineer and product industrial designer, and I had huge problems finding manufacturers to manufacture a range of products, from custom bolts to large 3-meter pieces of glass. I was looking for lots of different manufacturers at once. It's very, very difficult and very, very timely to go through Google, searching, calling, emailing. It was very inefficient. So it's for designers like myself. I, for example, used to design products that were very, very complicated, that had numerous bespoke parts. So say I had 10 bespoke parts, I would have to go out and get those 10 parts quoted, and that was first of all, that was a timely process. Second of all, I needed multiple quotes per part. So therefore, if I needed 3 quotes per part, that would be 30 manufacturers I was in contact with, which is a huge amount of work for me. So that's where I realised it was a really inefficient way that people go about doing business at the moment. And then the platform was basically an afterthought. That I thought, how can I actually just send one email rather than contact 10 emails, send 10 emails out, and contact the same number or more manufacturers, and that was the kind of the seed to develop manufacturing. So we've got plugins that we're developing at the moment. So we have Autodesk Fusion 360. We're working on a SolidWorks plugin. So the idea is that makers, designers can actually export their model directly from their CAD package directly to Manufacturing Source, and it will upload your quote, your job for quotation to to a range of manufacturers. Normally you have a designer and you have a procurement or a buying department, but often the designer still needs to get feedback from the manufacturer based on the technical ability of the manufacturer. So although you have two separate, even in the company I do work in, we do have a buying department, but their technical understanding is not as good as the designers. Therefore, Manufacturing Source can actually be used by the designer, but then taken over by the procurement. So it's a tool for anyone, and what it really does is it increases the kind of efficiency and the productivity of each person. So the designer can start the process very quickly and pass it over to the procurement. So the technical information gets relayed to the manufacturer, then the procurement department can take over once the CAD files, the drawings, the tolerances have all been fired out to the manufacturer.